Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. I'm Adam. This is the preview for Wembley, Saturday, Manchester United vs Everton in FA Cup semi-final. Cannot wait for the game and to be at Wembley again for Manchester United. It's only a semi-final. Yes, we're used to going to Wembley for FA Cup finals, but it's only a semi-final and United need to win it. The FA Cup is the only chance of giving our season, what has been a poor season, a silver lining at the end of it. And we take on an Everton side who are under a lot of pressure. Roberto Martinez under a hell of a lot of pressure coming into this game, especially after their 4-0 defeat against Liverpool. And they're pretty much in the same situation. Win this game, save their season. Can they do it? I bloody hope not, because Manchester United need the FA Cup trophy again. We haven't won it for so long, since 2004 when we beat Millwall, and now it's time to get to another final and hopefully win that too. Who will play for Manchester United on Saturday? Got some interesting selection headaches for Louis van Gaal. He's confirmed in his press conference today that only Bastian Schweinsteiger, Luke Shaw and Adnan Januzaj will be missing from the squad that travels to Wembley and to London. So we've got pretty much a full squad to choose from, and we haven't been able to say that many times under Louis van Gaal or many times this season. So who starts? Against Crystal Palace, a few good performances stuck out. Antonio Valencia at right back, Matteo Darmian at left back, and then of course you've got the issue of who do you play in midfield? Do you play Schneiderlin, Mata and Rooney again? It was kind of a midfield three against Palace. Or do you bring in someone like Herrera, maybe in place of Mata in the middle? Does Lingard start out wide, or does Mata, who starts in the number 10? There's so many options and so many things for Louis van Gaal to think about ahead of this game, but it's important that we get it right. We've beaten Everton twice already this season, doing the double over them in the league, and I hope it's not a bad omen. Similar to the one against Liverpool in the Europa League, we did the double over them in the league, and then come to the cup competition, we lose. So I hope that doesn't happen against another Merseyside club. Who would I start in my team? Well, I would go with David De Gea in goal. Then I'd go with Fosu Mensah at right back. I expect Valencia to start, and I can't argue with Valencia starting, but I would love to see Fosu Mensah given an opportunity in this massive game for United. Then I go with Smalling and Blind at the heart of that defence, with Darmian at left back. Then Schneiderlin, Herrera, Rooney, and up top, Martial, Rashford and Jesse Lingard. So no Juan Mata in my team, no Valencia, who's done well recently, no Marcus Rojo either at left back, who's done poorly recently, and of course that reliable partnership of Smalling and Blind at the back. Reliable, I hear some of you ask. They've done okay this season. I think Daley Blind's done fantastic. I criticised him a lot earlier on in the season. Wasn't sure about him, but I think he has held it together there at the back. And what else can you say about Mikey Smalling? He's done excellent for United. We've still got a top 4 challenge to go as well, of course, and that's getting ever so tighter. But this is such a big game for Manchester United, and hopefully we can rescue something from what has been a dreadful season so far. And I'd love for Louis van Gaal as well to win the FA Cup and then bow out with a trophy, because I like him. I think he's a fantastic coach. I think he's been a great manager in his time. Whether he is now, you know, things haven't been great in terms of the bigger picture for Manchester United, but he's done some good things for us, especially with the youth, and I like him. So I'd love to see him bow out with an FA Cup trophy in his hands, and if we can do that, happy days. But winning the FA Cup, and if we get top 4, that shouldn't paper over the cracks of what has been a disastrous season for Manchester United, and we should be doing a lot better than we have been. Forget that though. Wembley on Saturday, cannot wait. Everton, despite the fact that they're in a bit of a precarious position themselves, they haven't been playing amazingly well, they will give us a threat. They'll be without Bruno Funes Mori, I think I've said that right, who received the red card against Liverpool, so he'll be missing for them. Stones and Jagielka are injury doubts, so their defence could be absolute tatters on Saturday if those 3 players are missing. But they do have threats. Barkley, Deulofeu, Lukaku as well, Mirallas too. So they've got some fantastic players that can cause us problems. But if Daley Blind and Chris Smalling play anything like they did against Everton at Old Trafford, at Wembley on Saturday, and we should be able to keep Lukaku quiet, and as a result keep Everton quiet, and hopefully get a comfortable passage through to the FA Cup final. When have we ever done things comfortably though? And the last time we played Everton in an FA Cup semi-final, Phil Neville scored in a penalty shootout that United eventually lost. Please not again. Guys, comment below. I want to know your predicted lineups, what you think the score is going to be. Are we going through to the FA Cup final? And could the FA Cup rescue Louis van Gaal's job, or should it rescue his job? What do you think about that? My score prediction for the game on Saturday is 2-1 to Manchester United. Gonna go with Rashford to grab a goal and Anthony Martial. Let me know what you think. See you later.